There are sayings in our minds that have been proficiently placed throughout the pages of our stories. And yet, in the face of suffering, we will question who we are, rather than ask why those old constants are still being used to navigate our journeys. Not knowing if or when we will smile again, or how we will write in color when things feel black and white, shouldn't continue to paint the same picture simply because we have no idea how to do it any other way. That familiar know-how, though, was never meant to become a permanent part of how we support ourselves just because the opportunity to hold hands repeats. And although those beliefs have served a past purpose, that habit of loyalty doesn't work with today's pressures. So, we are in need of the kind of word of mouth that can connect the distance between the many tears of our grief and the fewer ones that come from the laughter that makes our stomachs hurt. Something that takes us away from staring in the mirror while asking ourselves, what if this or I had been different? And moves us to inquire, what now? Because we have finally accepted that there are moments that are truthfully unlike what we had hoped for. Something that allows us to add the simple word "and" to the end of every limiting sentence that is whispered inside of us, because we are beginning to understand that we are both the dark and the light, as well as capable of being sad and a little happy at the same time. Something that encourages us to walk into the spaces of the unknown of the tomorrows, without the need to control our fear by reacting in familiar ways, because while the past was a constant observer of the missteps, our future artistry embraces and values the load of all of us. We have always been together with the knowledge that we have held because our belief has been that that was all that our skills could ever build. But happiness is what happens when we add "and" to the parts that we have lacked the security to be more in. In familiar sayings, we are enclosed by the suffering that doesn't give us a chance. But in another lore, we are open to being both right where we are and to smiling. Because when it comes to sometime warriors, no act will ever be a little thing in navigating the journey of learning to love ourselves. Have the best day possible for you. Love always, Havel.